Hi, I'm John Waterhouse, and this is Weekday Wisdom. My question for you today is, would you like to be smarter? We've not done a question like this, but what I want to share with you today is a process I learned. I think every one of us would like to be able to uh, retain and recall information better than we do normally. There are times when the right thing that we're thinking of just won't come, and it's because we have stuff in the way of that. And I want to share with you a process I learned when I lived in Sydney, Australia, many years ago. It was a process that I learned from my first spiritual teacher. And he wasn't the only one that taught me this. I actually heard something very similar from Carolyn Mace when she was here in North Carolina giving a lecture. And what it's about is how much attention we have to give to what's going on in our lives. So I want you to begin by imagining how many attention units you have available to you. Let's say that you have 1,000 attention units and you use those attention units to focus in on what's important in the moment. But during our lives, we get all caught up in not having access to all of those because something happens and it's difficult for us, and we use attention units to kind of suppress that difficult experience from our past, or it happens in the moment, but then it becomes the past and it becomes a memory, and we kind of bury it in our psyche with these attention units. And the more of those that happen over time, the less attention units we have to focus on what's happening right at the moment. And everything that we need to do is happening at the moment. We don't want to restrict ourselves with things from the past. So there's a very simple process that I have used and I have shared with other people. I even remember teaching it in class one time, and maybe you were in that class, maybe not. But this is one of the most powerful things I learned during that time of my life, is that you can actually release those attention units so that they are available to you to use in the moment. When you use a lot of those up, and with this burying of information or of experiences from the past that were not pleasant, you have less to use in the present moment. And that means that you're not that smart in the present moment. So this is a way that I have used in my life, and I've seen other people use it very successfully, to open that up so that you have more attention to give to the moment. So here's the very easy exercise. You begin by taking some blank paper and a pen or pencil, and you write down everyone in your life that has been a challenge for you. Someone that made you wrong, someone that lied to you, someone that you have some kind of an experience with that you had to hide and suppress that experience in your psyche so that you didn't continue to have a problem with this person. And maybe you have a problem with them anyway, but here's how it works. Take that piece of paper and pen and write down the name of everyone you can possibly remember that you had this kind of experience with. And the way that works is you start and you write down mom or mother, whatever words you use to identify that person in your life. And as you write that name down, you think about the times that your mom got in your way, that she made you wrong, that she told you what you were doing was wrong, wasn't going to work. When she got in your way and got in your business and it didn't work. And rather than attacking her, you suppress that. So what I want you to do is, instead of suppressing it, maybe write her name and close your eyes and go to that place where you can just let it go, because it's not happening now. Now, your mom may still be around and she may still be able to do that, but in this moment, she's not doing it. She's not doing anything to you. So go into your memory of her and your experiences with her and let go everything you can think to let go of, because it doesn't matter anymore. It's baggage for you. Let it go. And by letting it go, you're going to free some of those attention units. And we always start with mom because she's the closest person to us. Whether we love her or we're angry at her or whatever the situation is, still, she had the biggest impact in the beginning of our life. So when you've got mom handled, the next name you write down is dad. Now, Maybe your dad was wonderful, but still, there may be stuff in there where it didn't work so well. Maybe he wasn't even around. If that's the case, then you've got a big one to look at. But whatever you've got on your dad that you may be suppressing from your entire life, it's time to let it go. It's not happening now. So rather than finding fault in him or needing to protect yourself from him, right now, it doesn't matter. So let it go. And as you do, again, those attention units are being freed up. Once you've got mom and dad handled, do all your siblings. And then go into your early stages of your life. Maybe there's aunts or uncles or cousins. Maybe there's neighbors. And then, of course, there's teachers. There's those catastrophic experiences that we all had in school, one way or another, whether it was a bully or someone who lied to you or someone who betrayed you or whatever it was. Go through and find as many of those people as you can. One at a time, you write their name down. And if you can't remember their name, let it be the girl with pigtails in the 3rd grade or whatever it needs to be. And identify that person, recognize they're not doing anything to you right now, and free yourself from that. And go through all of it. That includes all of your adult relationships, marriages, or people that you dated, that virtually all of them. Anyone that was significant in your life as you move through your life right up to today. Who knows? Maybe I'm on your list. Could be. Maybe Barbara's on your list. It doesn't matter. Say the name. Go to that time. Let it go. It's not happening anymore. Release those attention units. And when you get to the end of your list and you can't think of a single other soul that you could write down on your list, take your list and destroy it. Throw it away, burn it, do whatever you need to do. And sit down with a fresh piece of paper. Either you do it right away or you do it very soon afterwards in the next day or two. And start over. Get you some fresh paper and write down mom and see what's left. See if there's anything there. If there's not, move on to dad. And write on back down the list. Don't keep that old list. It's going to be a new list. You're going to remember people you didn't remember the first time. And there will be some that you won't remember from that first list because you really did let it go. And what will happen, and I guarantee you this will happen, if you do this exercise several times, you will find that you're more present in the now moment, that your thoughts come clear, that your memories come clear, that if you have to remember someone's name or some situation, you'll remember it. If you need to recall data, numbers, addresses, information like that, it's all going to come very quickly because suddenly you have all of this attention ability that you didn't have because you were suppressing all that stuff before. So I encourage you, give this a try. See how it works. If you have something extraordinary happen, you can contact me. My email address is john@johnbwaterhouse.com. I'd love to hear your story. And I'm knowing for you that this is going to work. It's going to make a difference in your life. And you're going to be very excited about having done this. So with that, I wish you well and have a fantastic day.